Well, it's too hot to camp, but we're still gonna try. We're going to a local campground, and we're fixing a family favorite Mexican egg rolls. Stick around.
I think they're done, hun.
Not an omnivore. It's not chew on sticks. Mom, you're just a fun sucker.
Yeah.
Well, good morning, honey.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, hon.
Morning.
In case you were wondering what we're having for breakfast, we're having cornmeal mush, fried cornmeal mush, and of course some sausage for some extra protein.
We showed how to make this.
Yeah, we didn't get
Oklahoma, isn't it?
yes, but we'll be almost 2 years ago, come September. But we didn't show you how to do it again. So if you wanted to go back, we'll link that down in the description below, so you can go and see figure out how we did the cornmeal mush. We haven't had it for a while either, so really good. We actually put butter and syrup on it, and got to be fried good and crispy though. But that's good stuff.
So I guess we're gonna eat this, and then we'll take a tour of the campground so you get some idea of what it's like here. It's a pretty nice place.
It is.
I mean, it has electricity, no water, no sewer, but it's a nice place. It's close. So
a lot of shade here. So
Iris slept good last night. She's underneath me. Wait.
Yeah,
Well,
our first night in the camper.
she's actually looking up the syrup that I just spilled.
Oh. Trying to get caught underneath the chairs all the time.
Yeah. So we're gonna eat. Get back to you later.
All right. Here we are at the dam at the East Rogers Lake. Come down that hill way over there, come across the dam, and here is I think that's a jetty or a pier that sticks out over the water, and that one actually is handicap accessible for fishing. And there's a long, pretty good walk though, or ride if you're in a wheelchair, to go all the way. You can see up there, it's probably about 100 yards, and you go clear on up there, and you can see there's a boat toilet. Road leads down there to it, and if you look on past there, that's the way across that low water crossing, back up the other side over there to where you go back to the camping. And I'll get a closer view, but across right over there, pretty far, you can barely see it, is the boat ramp, and actually a dock that you can go fishing off of and that type of thing. So it's a pretty nice lake here. This used to be the Fayette City water supply, but a couple years ago they went on to a rural water district, and now you can actually swim here. Before that you couldn't swim. So here we are coming down to the boat ramp. DC Rogers. There's also a toilet here. There's some pretty nice places along this area with some shade. If you want to go fishing. Get over here a little closer, we'll get a better picture. I'm over top of them. Okay, here is another one of the amenities here at B.C. Rogers. We're down at the shooting range. And they've got several tables here, shooting benches. Now you have to bring your target backs and everything because there's nothing for the back or to hang your targets on. And it's not real long. I think from this spot right here to the berm right back there is about 70 yards. So not the greatest for a rifle, but for pistol or shotgun or something like that, it'd work great.
Thank you, honey.
Jack-o'-lantern jump. Jack-o'-lantern jump.
Smoky sesame cheese log.
There's this like party mix.
It looks like it.
But your spices, you got your butter and your Worcestershire, and you got salt, garlic powder, and peanut butter. And then you put candy corn in, of course, after it's done too, I'm sure.
Just the beans, no salsa, Leslie. Where you put the salsa in the camper, right?
Now we're adding refried beans, right?
Yep. And if I can get it open without assistance. I got it.
You did it.
Salsa.
We're using medium tonight. This is kind of just a regular burrito filling that we normally do at home all the time, isn't it?
Yeah, and I can't remember where I got the recipe for it.
Did your dad make them this way a long time ago?
No.
Dad
I
never
started
did.
making this after we were married. I saw an article in like Taste of Home or something like that. Of course, they had you cooking the beans from scratch. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I think they use probably a pinto or something like
Yeah,
that.
well, these are refried beans.
Cook them a long time and then kind of mush them up, put the spices in them, I think.
I think that was a thing on how to make more meals out of one item or something like that. It's best if you cook this ahead of time and let it cool a little bit before you try to put it in your egg roll wrappers.
Yeah. Which is what we're doing now.
Yep. Let that simmer a minute and we'll turn it off.
Because everything's cooked now.
Yep.
Oh boy. Very black one. All right, Miss Harris.
Came out here with us this afternoon. Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
And with her, we brought, hi, Joey. Joey came. And of course, Iris is out here playing. She really likes it out here in this, don't you, girl? She's a grass girl. I think she spent, well, she was born and raised for the first 7 weeks out on a farm. So she spent all day out in the grass, so she loves it out here. Right, Joey? Joey said, I'd rather be inside in the air conditioning, but I'll stay out here for a while. So anyway, here's kind of another view of our campsite. Right beside the camper there is the 30 amp plug, and there's also a 110 plug. Right back up that way is the way in. Road goes right across there, down there, then there's several camp spots along the other side that have electric hookups. I think there's 1, 2, and then there's a spot down there. There's a third one way down there, and then one right here, and those all have electric. And then there's one up further up the hill that has another shelter house, and there's a fire pit for this one. And this is one of 3 shelter houses here at DC Rogers. This one and one other, kind of, they call it the upper shelter house. Can't see it, but it's way up there. And the other shelter house is over toward the boat ramp. In that area was a little playground there. Unfortunately, this year, for some reason, they did not put porta pot out here. They used to have a spot right over here where they had it on a concrete pad and surrounded by. But the only bad thing is it's not really any real level spot over here on the electric spots. But and then they're not really designated, numbered or anything like that. So there's other spots. And there was a couple places that we looked at where we kind of had little roads that went around over out at the edge of the roads that went out, and you can camp on them too. So there's no definite areas where you can and can't camp, or anywhere you want to spot up, set up is some spots where you can boondock it. But again, there's no other water out here, no potable water, so you have to bring that with you. So it's a little campground tour. All right, hon, what are we doing now?
We're making the egg rolls. The Mexican egg rolls.
So you have
Burrito mix, however you make it.
we'll put it in
A egg roll wrapper. Now, here's the trick. You have to be able to roll it up and have all your goodie in there. And then you take a little bit of egg white. That's your glue to hold it together. See how that's poochy? There we go. I get
Almost
it.
overfilled it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
It's, well, that's hard to do. You never.
The first one's always
Usually
the
it's
hardest.
a common mistake. We always overfill them. You think it's, oh, that's not too much, and then you get rolled up. And these are actual, you look here, egg roll wrappers. And there's 20 of them, because you gotta kind of keep them covered, don't you? So you don't dry out.
Yeah.
So,
Although you should be using them enough where they won't dry out.
yeah. Still can. It was humid enough though today. Probably won't dry out quite so bad, and we're not directly in the wind. Some of that stuff you really gotta watch drying out.
Bad thing about this is a messy thing to make.
True.
Alright, well, we'll come back at you when I'm closer to being done.
All right.
This one's gonna look prettier anyhow. Make it tight. See, look at that. You better get that started. It raining like it is. I tell you, we're gonna have to move Joey over underneath the pavilion. Iris is over here trying to herd white raindrops while she's laying down. That one did not get sealed right.
Okay. Now, there's couple ways you can check to see if your oil is hot enough without a thermometer. And one is a thing I'm going to try here. I haven't ever done it, but I'm curious. Popcorn. Rumor has the popcorn pops at about 350, 360 degrees. I'm just going to use about 3 kernels. So I don't want to do a whole bunch. We'll pop the popcorn in. And when it pops, it should be about the right temperature. The next thing, you can also take a little thing of water, just put a little bit in, and then put it in the oil, and then it should have a nice little sizzle, but not really splatter like it's explosive too bad. So we'll try that. I don't think it's quite ready to get close. It's getting close over it. It's definitely over 300 degrees. Okay, we'll come right back when we think the oil's about ready. Okay, I missed the first two, but the popcorn has popped. Let me go get a little bit of water and we'll see what it does. I think we're ready to fry. I think so. I better get the popcorn out of there though, because we leave it in there the whole time, popcorn's gonna burn. So let me get that out of there and we'll get it frying. So you never want to overcrowd.
And you put them seam side down, honey.
Okay. And I think, let me move that one over. I'm gonna go get my, move that one over kind of the center. Seam side down. That's gonna be plenty, don't you think, at one
Oh,
time?
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
So we'll be back as these fry. Well, they're done.
They're done. Ready to sample?
Yep.
Right, a couple here right on top. I moved that there because they're the coldest ones. They're good served with the sour cream on your plates. Throw that on there. Try that.
Tastes good.
But outside, that crunch makes you, the first thing when you crunch into it is like you think it's an egg roll.
So, that about does it for this weekend getaway. We hoped you liked it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. That's a like. Share us on Facebook, Instagram. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We're growing, but not very fast. So,
All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Well, hon,
I know it. She's asleep, isn't she?
I think our first night of camping has done wore out our puppy. I think she's a tired little girl. Hey, Iris, are you CB? Iris, you're on camera. Are you CP? I think she's done sucked out. Only problem is she's up at the head of the bed and I gotta move her down because she's under by my pillow.